Of course, the Punchline Academy is the league of the elite MCs, and you guys have been blowing me up for a while that I need to do something for the Latin artists, something for the spitters that spit in Spanish. I got my guy, Bronx. Oh, Shaka, welcome to the Punchline Academy, brother. What's up?
Yo, good. I appreciate the invite. Punchline Academy, it sounds like it's up right up my alley, so appreciate the invite.
Yeah, so you're from the Bronx, 182nd.
182nd and Davidson, 168 the Concourse.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So I used to go to Davidson to get the bootleg tapes back in the day. Nah, for real. And then they had this store, 183rd of Davidson, where homie, we couldn't buy weed no more when we were kids. So we had like, I was like an Aki, and he used to have the bags in the store. So you go to the counter, you get like a candy, you call like a sour powder, and they give you like this weed, and it had like the worst seeds in it, but we didn't know it.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That's the third right there.
Big BX.
The classic. So when I look at like Latin hip hop or Latin music in general, I remember like during the prime time, we had artists like Tego Calderon. We had like almost like that crossover appeal. Why do you think there's not more of that with the Latin artists now?
As far as what, like
artists that are just spitting and they're almost like its own genre of music.
Well, you know, everybody's trying to catch the commercial vibes and everybody's trying to get on industry-wise and all that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people always put that, I don't know, like they always say, oh, it's too underground. It's not going to make it mainstream and everybody's trying to go there. But as far as me as an artist, I believe in what I do. I believe in rap. I believe that what I do could go mainstream. So I always stick to what I know. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, I've tried the commercial thing and I like it. But I love rapping, you know what I'm saying? I love letting people know that if you love Nas, there's a rapper that sound like that could sound something similar to that in Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's basically what I'm trying to bring to the industry. Like, yo, if you like that rap in English, I got some shit in Spanish. Sound just like that shit.
Yeah. Because when I listen to like a lot of the Spanish music, like the dembow and that type of shit, a lot of it just sound very repetitive. And it's just a lot of the same thing going on. So because you think, or do we think that because there hasn't been like a successful Latin artist that rap, maybe artists are a little afraid to do it? Like you can rap. So as an example, I saw a video of Lil Uzi, right, who's a known like quote unquote mumble rapper, and he was barring out. I just saw like 3 days ago, and I'm like, damn, but he could rap. Why he don't do records like that? So do you think maybe because there hasn't been that many successful artists in that lane, artists may be afraid to do it?
I just wouldn't say afraid. Sometimes, you know, artists got a whole bunch of people behind them telling them what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yo, we gotta get to the money, so this is what we gotta do, woo. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like if you doing something and you believe in it to the point where you make others believe, why wouldn't it work? Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with it.
Shaka, welcome to the show. I wanted to ask you something. As a recording artist, right? One of the things that you do is you capture the essence of where you're from, and the Bronx has a rich history. That's where hip hop started. How do you feel that in 50 years, the people that are gonna be doing hip hop, especially like the kind of music that you do, are gonna be rapping about gentrification? Because it's gonna hit the Bronx eventually. Yeah,
nah, it's changing as we speak. It's already up to drill. I don't know what's next, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like hip hop is so special because it's like, to me, like the only genre that has survived this long. You know, so it's always gonna be an evolution, but you can always come back to like boom bap. You know what I mean? Like you can always come back to like the essence of it. A lot of artists that I've seen lately are like into that now, you know what I'm saying? Because they see that there's people actually interested in lyrical and, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. In 50 years, I know hip hop is still going to be around. I don't know how it's going to sound though. It's going to be very futuristic, but you know what I mean? But in 50 years, I'm going to still be doing boom bap too. So, get ready for that.
That's dope. And I've especially loved seeing the rise of reggaeton in the last few years. I feel bad that I have to say it like that.
Reggaeton? Yo, you sounded super
reggaeton, you know?
Reggaeton,
you know, seeing it like the levels it's gotten to, you know, Bad Bunny's taking it to another level. And, you know, you got artists like Daddy Yankee, Don Omar, who just were killing it back in the day. Like, how is it working with reggaeton artists?
Well, now it's spreading. Like, now the artists in Colombia are the ones that's kicking ass with reggaeton.
Okay.
Yeah. Colombia, what else? Like, there's a whole bunch of artists from, like, different places. Argentina, they got Argentina reggaeton artists now.
And are these artists reaching out to you to work with you here in the States?
Well, some, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say all of them, but, you know, I'm friendly with a lot of people in the industry. So, yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah, but the reggaeton is spreading. They're doing it different now. Like, you know, it's getting like a little, you know, balada, right? You ever heard of balada?
Balada, yeah.
All right, so they like integrating that into reggaeton now. It's a little different now, but
Is that like the slower music?
Yeah.
it's like a little more like the reggaeton artists in Puerto Rico. They've always done the love thing, but these guys are taking it to another level.
So
know
do
what I
you
mean?
think
So
that's
it's
a
okay.
good thing, or do you think it's
No, it's great. I mean, it's evolution. The bad thing is for it to disappear. You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
So I think it's great. Like, it's spreading. Like, what they did in Puerto Rico is worldwide now. So you know, it's very good. It's dope.
Yeah. So you say boom bap, right? So if you could pick like a producer or a array of producers you want to work with, or maybe like an artist
Yeah.
that you want to work with, who to be and why?
Producer, Premier.
Premier.
Wow, I'm one of his biggest fans.
Yeah. I think Premier actually has a Spanish boom bap record. I think he does. I can't remember the name of the song right now, but
That's
I
fine.
actually DM'd him the other day. I told him, yo, you ain't never done that with a Spanish rapper. I'm on deck. Holla at your boy.
Why he gonna see you on here?
It's crazy that he brings up DJ Premier.
Yeah.
Today's his birthday.
Yes,
Oh,
and that's our
there you
boy
go.
right there.
yeah, let me get a round of applause for the legendary DJ Premier.
Yes.
That's how true it is.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. If you are driving in the right motherfucking lane, I highly suggest you go to the left lane, because the Punchline Academy Freestyle with Shaka's about to drop right now. So drop that beat, baby. Let's do it.
Dice, estoy acostado a las 7 de la mañana, suena el tiro, me despierto, brinco, oigo un grito, sufre el que te herido. En la ventana veo que corren con ansia, suena la sirena, lo azul, el bombero, la ambulancia. Me suena el celular, no lo quiero ni contestar porque ya estoy en para y se me ve en la cara, look. Lo cojo y digo yo, escucho bro, no lo mataron. Allí di que debí un carro negro, lo tiraron. Lloré pero paré porque me encojoné, así como los chamaquitos sin el internet. Y digo Dios perdóname porque voy a pecar. No hablo del océano pero ya voy pa' mal. Ahora calcular porque yo anoche hablé con Gio. Me dijo vamos allí pero yo me quedé dormido. Me habló de un PC pero ya estaba tarde y me fumé. Fueron 3 blones pa' la cara y donde estaba me quedé. Me llama el manager, dice que si me recorté, que tengo un verso ready parecido como el de Fonflé. El verso dice si tú llegas a Barcelona es como si yo fuera santo, yo fuera San Tomás. Pero anyway, volviendo al punto, coño, pana mío, que fuera de mí si no quedo rendido. En mi mente corre la venganza. Si no fue la tranza, un gordo con panza le tiró y por poquito lo alcanza. No pasa. Tuve de confianza, el que fue lo que le voy a hacer no le aplica la fianza. Ahora calcular porque yo anoche hablé con Gio. Le dijo vamos allí pero yo me quedé rendido. Damn, shit went over.
The Punchline Academy, SiriusXM.
Little shot.
Man, shout out to my right lane drivers. I hope you caught a flat tire during that fire ass freestyle. Okay, so my man Kiko was something just got like a publishing deal.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
1844. Shout out 1844. Shout out my boy Max. He's right here too. He's one of the CEOs of the publishing company as well. Know what I mean? So gonna do big things.
Okay, and what else could the fans expect? We got new music coming out. What we got coming out?
Yes, sir. I got a mixtape called Los Hermanos Choa with my bro Alpa.
Okay.
Coming soon in the next month or 2.
Okay. If you want to follow on social media, where they tap in at?
Yes, sir. Yo soy Chacka. 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 Holla at your boy.
Okay, I'm the one and only, the infamous Amadeuz. This is the Punchline Academy.
Punchline.
Let's play some left lane heat. We back here on Shade 45.